Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name's Kat, and today I want to talk to you a little bit more about MagicBand Plus. Now, we recently had a conversation about MagicBand Plus, and I told you kind of some of my initial impressions, but I got some great questions and I wanted to take a second to answer those. So, the big question that I got was, how does MagicBand Plus, especially with the wear that I've been experiencing, how does that compare to older Magic Bands? So I wanted to show you what they look like by comparison. I have a couple right here. But first, let's look closer at this Magic Band again. So here it is, my Magic Band Plus that I just got at this point about 2 weeks ago. I haven't gone to the parks yet again since our last conversation, so still only about 5 or 6 times that I've worn this in the park. I have not worn it in the pool, in the shower, or anything like that, and I've only worn it about half a day each time. So you can see that there is definitely wear on the Magic Band. So my little ghost is starting to peel off, this is starting to peel off, and this right here, it's hard to see, but it started to bubble, and this, like, can you see that? It's like peeling off that piece of candy. So it's not holding up. And I will say, see if I can illustrate this for you. There is, like, it's not printed directly on to the Magic Band. It seems like a sticker. So much so that you can, like, hear the, like, if you run your fingernail over it, it snags. Can you see that? And it clicks, like you can hear it. I'm sure you can't hear it very well, but you can hear it in real life. But yeah, so that's the situation with this Magic Band. Like I said, haven't used it for very long. But what about some older Magic Bands? So I pulled out my oldest Magic Band, and here it is. This is one that I got in 2019. And I got it right before a Disney vacation that was 2 weeks long, and this was my only Magic Band at the time, so I wore this all day, every day for the duration of my vacation. And as you can see, oh, and I've worn it since. So 14 days there, and then during my 14-day trip that I did with you guys in 2021, and 2021, I wore this every time I went to Epcot, like, I wear it all the time now. So as you can see here, I know it might be hard, but there is absolutely no wear on this Magic Band. And even on this side, where I have this, it's like a slider, it's like a piece of rubber that sticks on the Magic Band just won't pass older. No wear on it. It's hard to see, so I'll put a picture and show you guys, but no wear on that Magic Band. Oh, I wanted to also show you real quick on this one, and I'll show you on the older one too. So I mentioned that the damage is kind of happening where the Magic Band bends, but how much does it actually bend? So when I wear it, it's on this setting. Yes, my wrists are really small. And as you can see, there's not much bend in there. And I don't store it like this or anything like that. I mean, I'm doing this for the sake of demonstration, but I don't store my Magic Band like this. It's always ever just like this. It's always only just like this. Or laying flat like this, like on the counter or something. So I don't know, like, it's not like it's at a dramatic angle. The same is true for this Magic Band. I usually have it on this setting right here, and same amount of bend in this Magic Band. It can still bend just as much. This one's definitely floppier, but as you can see, it can still bend just as much, and no wear on this one. Now, another Magic Band that I wanted to show you is this one right here. So this one is not as old as the Figment one. I think I got this one as part of my 2021 trips, and I do wear it all the time, but it's glitter. and you can feel like the glitter is raised. So I wanted to show you that this doesn't have any wear on it either. Again, I'll include a picture. Oh, that's Smokey, by the way. He's hanging out with us today. And again, I wear this on this setting right here, and you can't tell, like there's no imperfection on this magic band. And then I have this one, which I also got as part of 2021. And again, nothing. Now, this one definitely, the image is a little bit raised. So I'm trying to compare. So the images on this one are a little bit raised, but definitely not in the same way as this one. This one definitely feels like stickers. This one feels like it was like painted on. That's like the comparison there, the best I can do to describe what it feels like. So there's that. I don't think there's any reason for this one to be as worn out as it is after 5 days. And honestly, it upsets me because 5 or 6 days in the parks, to be clear. It upsets me because one of the things that I was trying to be enthusiastic about with this magic band is that since these magic bands they have a battery, but they don't have a way to charge. And so over time, these magic bands will lose their ability to do fun, like interactive things. Now, they do interactive things. You know, if you're on It's a Small World or Expedition Everest, they'll send information about your name to, I don't know, the Disney Magic Factory, and your name will show up on posters or something like that. But once these magic bands die in a few years, when the battery no longer works, that feature doesn't work anymore. And so I was really excited, although skeptical, that this magic band, since it has the ability to charge, will last longer than these magic bands did. And that would be great because they're cool, they're cute, and they hold up. So it was always like something that I didn't feel bad about buying magic bands. They're a fun accessory that you could have, and it's a bit of a souvenir for your trip, but also something you continue to use time and time again. And I've brought multiple magic bands with me on vacation because it's fun to accessorize and whatnot. This magic band, if it's gonna wear down, like, I'm not gonna be able to wear this next Halloween and feel good about it because it's cosmetically, it's not great. And again, it's only been 5 visits to the park. Now, I will continue to wear this magic band and see how it holds up. We'll see, but I don't have high hopes for it. But anyway, while we're here, let's look at some of the other magic bands as far as a size comparison, in case any of you were wondering. So here they are side by side. This one is definitely a little bit thicker, as you can see. It's a little bit hard, but you can see it's a little bit thicker, but not much. As far as size is concerned, I do like that it kind of lifts up a little bit more here. The shape seems to be a little bit better. This one doesn't lift up as much. Can you kind of see what I'm talking about? And that makes it easier for this and more comfortable for this to fit on your wrist if you have a smaller wrist, because you can take off that excess piece. One of the reasons I haven't taken off the excess piece on this magic band is because since the bump is a little bit farther down, I sit like right on the line of the design and the gray. So if I take off that gray part, I feel like I might be running the risk of, you know, not being able to fit the magic band on. I don't run into that problem with Magic Band Plus, so there's that. But yeah, otherwise they're pretty much the same size. If you look, it's not, you really can't see it well, but it's not much wider The MagicBand Plus is not much wider. The only downside is that when you make this child size, this gray part comes off and it makes it a little bit more narrow. The gray part does not come off of the child size thing does not come off on the MagicBand Plus. So anyway, that's all I have for you. I hope that this answers the question that those of you may have had in terms of how MagicBand Plus holds up compared to some older Magic Bands. It doesn't, at least not in my opinion. But I'd love to know what you have to say. Let us know in a comment down below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.